welcome back to the channel. So it's Friday and I'm looking to get done with the work week, but I got a load of bumpers I got to get done, and one of them is one of them two-tones on them infamous Infinities. So this is one of them two-tone jobs where this has got to stay gray metallic, shiny, black, and then black here. So we're gonna mask this up, and I got another bumper in here I'm doing with it. That way I can get the most out of this boost cycle. So I went ahead and sealed this. This was a raw bumper. I put the adhesion promoter on it, the UPO 7229. And now I'm gonna let this dry, and we're gonna hit it with the gray, and then we're gonna mask it up, and I'm gonna show you how I do my two-tone. So yeah, the water base sometimes is a pain in the neck for the two-tones, but you just gotta give it a little bit more time, and you can go ahead and tape to it. So I'll show you what I do and how I do it, and stay tuned to this one, guys, on this two-tone. So like I said, guys, this was a raw cover, and I went ahead and gray scuff padded it, hit it with the anti-static white for the raw bumper stuff, and hit it with this adhesion promoter from Sherwin. I like this stuff. It's in a can, it works well, and I've never had a problem with it yet, so it's good stuff. So one of the things I like to do after I seal them is sand around the edges. I hit all my edges with 800, that way I don't have any burrs on them. And this is one of them bumpers that have the sensors without the trim rings, so I always go over all my holes and make sure there's no burrs sticking out, because I've had a couple of them bite me in the you-know-what when they first came out and they didn't have the trim rings in them. So just something I do. Maybe you guys might take a little bit of learning too, or you guys are already doing it, but I seal them and then I sand over my burrs. That way there's no chance of having any problems where the sensor holes are. And I go over all my edges, that way there's no edges that are burred up. So we got to hit this middle with the gray. Let's do that now, and then we'll two-tone it and use the black. So we got the gray on it. We'll let that dry. We'll put one more light coat. You don't want to build too much of that paint up on there, because you're going to be fine lining on it and taping to it. So put a light amount on it, let it dry, and we'll mask it, guys. So stay tuned. So guys, on the beige one I'm doing here, the new beige they call it for the Toyota, I'm going to be using the ProLite S, and that's the newer version of that small purple gun I showed you guys last time. This is the newer one. I have one of these too. So we're going to be spraying this one with the new beige. And this is the 1.0. This gun sprays really well too, just for a 1.0, guys. So stay tuned as we put this on, and then we'll finish up on the two-tone on the other one. So I put a good back-to-back coat on that, because I got time on this one while I'm waiting on that two-tone to set up so I can mask it. So I usually will do something like that when I'm waiting. I'll put like a double back-to-back coat, or even 3 coats back-to-back, because I know I'm going to have time to let it sit to come in with my next coat. So let's stay tuned as we get into this two-tone, guys. So we got one coat on. We're going to put one more light coat just for coverage and for model, just to make an even nice coat so we know we're good to go, and then we'll let it dry. Like I said, you don't want to do too many coats of this, because you know you got a mask to it. So do one with a light drop coat. So that's it, that's all ready. We'll let that set up and then we'll mask it up, guys. All right, guys, so I tested it out. It's dry, you can feel it. So my favorite fine line is this 1/2 inch. It's wider than the usual skinny one. And to me, it works good because it fills in more of the area than you actually do with that small 1/4 inch one. And this is the 3M, so I like this stuff here. It's good fine line, so let's fine line it out. We'll fill in the middle and we'll go from there with it. So we got it masked up. And now I run my tack rag around the edge of this with the blue fine line just to make sure it's stuck down good and to get any kind of lint from me masking it up off. So now that it's masked, like I say, I'll go ahead and tack this off again and I'll start putting on the black and then we'll clear it, guys. Hopefully it won't mar up the base. It's been drying for quite some time and we'll see what happens. So now we'll go ahead and put our black, guys, on the 2 bumpers. The front bumper, like I said before, it doesn't have any two-tone on it. It's just black, and the front has the, the back has the two-tone. So let's get into the black. The 3M Performance gun again, guys. I like that gun. I was telling you guys, you know it. So I like that gun for the base coat, and I'm putting it down at 14 PSI for the black. It's KH3 Prime, and I put 1 coat. We're gonna put 1 more coat of the black, and then we're gonna let it dry, unmask it, and clear it, guys. And in the meantime, I'm still spraying this one here. That stuff's all dried out now. Those 3 back-to-back coats I put on, I'm gonna put 1 more on of this, let it dry in between doing the black. That way I'm doing 2 jobs at once and I don't hold up too much time doing the 2-tone. So stay tuned as we finish it up, guys. All right, guys, so we got 2 coats of base on there. It's dry, and now we're gonna pull the fine line on it and clear it. So let me go ahead and pull the fine line, guys. All right, guys, so the fine line is pulled. Everything looks good on it. The gray's down, the black's down. It's stuck good. And we'll go ahead and clear it. So, came out nice. Yeah, the water base leaves a nice flat edge. It's nice for 2-toning and doing custom stuff, but it stays a little bit sticky sometimes. So you gotta watch, you know, marring up the base before you clear it. So let's get into clear and we'll finish this job up, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. guys, they're all cleared. They came out beautiful. The two-tone looks good. Clear's nice and wet and clean. The line looks nice. And that's that CC 950 clear. It's a thicker clear, so it really looks nice on this one, guys. But see the holes for the sensors? Nice and smooth, flushed in nice because I scuffed them. All the edges look good. Came out beautiful, guys. So that's how I do a raw bumper two-tone. And also, here's the other Tacoma stuff. It came out beautiful too, guys. So, hope you liked the video. Just wanted to show you me doing a raw bumper two-tone. And subscribe and stay tuned for the next video, guys.